Good morning, everybody, or actually good afternoon. Today is a special day for us and a special day for Ken. Ken is moving on to his new home today. So we had been planning for quite a while now about sending Ken up to this school that we thought would be a good fit for him. And it kind of dragged on, and then they actually came back and decided they didn't think it was going to be the right fit for them, which is fine. But it did kind of put us behind in our plans. But anyways, within half an hour, we had a new buyer. So it's nice when you have an animal that people really want. It's pretty easy to get rid of them. Not that that sounded bad, getting rid of them. But you guys know what I mean. At least most of you do. So anyways, the place we're going is a guy that him and his mom actually have been buying hay from us for quite a few years now. And they've got riding horses. But Gary has kind of come to the realization that he would really love to have a draft horse and start learning how to drive a horse. And so I'm pretty excited about this. I think this will make a good fit for him. And he's in the process of getting a cart with shafts on it so that Ken can be used in the cart. And they'll still ride him, I'm sure. But there's just a lot of things that Ken will be able to do there on their little farm, homestead, that would be a great fit. So that being said, let's get a blanket on Ken and we'll head him over to his new home. Before I do that though, a lot of people have mentioned something about the fact how terrible it is that, you know, Ken's been here for such a long time and I'm kicking him out of here like a thing, which is not true at all. I just have too many horses to be able to take care of them all properly and way too many to be using them properly. So Ken needs to go to a place that he's going to get some use, so he'll have some self-worth type of thing. And people have thought how bad that was. But you know what? Over the years, I have bought so many horses in that same situation, but just on the opposite end of things. So I'm getting a horse that someone else got rid of. And you know, I feel within a day or two at the most, that horse gets acclimated to the new surroundings in my barn. He gets used to me and gets bonded to me within just a few days. So the whole idea behind you guys thinking that it's just an awful thing to send this horse somewhere else, I mean, it could be. Don't get me wrong. I understand that because he could go to a bad home. But I've been very particular to make sure that he is going to a home that I think is going to make a good fit for him. And I think this will make a great fit. And I think Gary will love Ken and able to do a lot of stuff with him still. It's a great horse for him to be learning on to learn how to drive and work a big horse. So let's throw a blanket on and head on over there. I was also able to make up a harness, get a harness set up for him so that we'll take a collar and a harness over there so he'll be able to, you know, and then I'm going to go over very soon and actually help him get started driving Ken around and getting used to it. Okay. Belly girth, if you want to call it that, would even fit around his big body because I've been using them on the smaller horses, the Suffolks and Bill, but it fits. But that's because there's no harness on. If he had a harness on, it would add to the circumference of it all, I guess you could say, and this would not even fit, but it does fit now.
It is a little sad for me. It's a little sad for me, but also one thing Jim didn't say was that before, I think it was before the school was already interested, but Gary came over one afternoon and we spent like an hour or two talking with him. We both feel super good about him. Yeah. You know, and he's close by, and so we get to see Ken. And
we'll be able to help with his progress of learning how to drive Ken.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll even have it on a video or two.
Yeah. So I do feel good about it, and I don't think Ken's going to have as hard a time as many people think he is getting acclimated, but it's still sad to see him go.
What? Okay.
He really is such a very good horse.
It's amazing how people in general tend to let their emotions control so much of the things that they do in life. And sometimes that's a good thing, but a lot of times it's not so good. You know, it's just not. Sometimes you just cannot just go by your emotions and when you have changes and when you have to do something different.
That's easier for you to say than for some other people to say. You're not real emotion driven.
Okay, let's hit the road.
So here we are, we're checking out the different places where Ken can be.
That's we'll put him tonight.
I don't know.
Do you have room in the barn where the others are?
So we do have some room in the barn. You got to clean out the 4-stall, which is so that is an option. We got this as an option, and then we got the bigger shed over here. This is our other shed in here. So everything is insulated along the walls, up into the ceiling, and actually out through the front. It's insulated up in this stub section up here, so it's good and tight.
Oh my goodness, this would be like going
So
to
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Horses like it up here.
It's all on, you got things on the floor. And
Yep.
it's really nice.
Got good mats, and it's all sealed under it, so it's good and tight. And so we thought he might be comfortable, and it's got plenty of room in here. It's not a 12 by 12. It's
Right.
he's
Can you
not
get
full.
through the door okay?
That's the question. I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Yep. So this is an option as well.
Okay. I mean, this is a very good option.
Yeah, so we thought he'd probably be most comfortable here, especially with the others. They can kind of get in and out. They can put him out in the paddock, and they can kind of get to know each other along there. And then he's got all this area to roam. He's got the whole meadow back here.
Right.
So he's got all.
Are you ready for no addition around this place?
Yes.
So here we are at Ken's new home. So this is Gary and his mom, Leslie, and they are going to be the new owners of Ken, and we're quite excited about this, and I think it's going to be a great fit for them. So we'll get him unloaded. We got a bunch of different options, or he has a bunch of different options as to where Ken's going to go. This is one of them, this nice box stall here. It's more like a palace here. Ken's going to love it, and so this might be where he'll be spending a lot of his days here.
Yes.
So, okay.
And one thing I was thinking, you might have to get used to your hat.
Yes, well, I've got the little Lippet Morgan, and she knocks it off my head every time I go to the stall, so maybe you can pick that up from her.
Well, our little filly was just kind of scared of somebody else who's got a hat.
Put
So
cowboy hat on, yeah.
Okay.
just be aware of that. He'll get used to it.
Okay.
So I actually, this morning, I put the collar on Ken and found an old harness that I want to, if it works for you, I brought it up just because we can deal with it later as far as whether or not you want to buy it.
Yep.
But I figured if the truck's coming, I might as well bring it right along.
Absolutely.
In case I come up with a car, I can just
Yep.
come up and won't have to deal with that.
Yep.
So,
That sounds
it's
great.
nothing fancy, but it worked here for a long,
That's perfect.
long time, you know.
It's perfect. I'm learning anyway, so
Yeah.
it's a perfect way to do it.
There's a few things still I gotta do on it, but I'll have to get one more piece from the harness guy.
Okay.
And then, well, that's pretty well it. I think I got everything else. I
Excellent.
don't have everything with it, but there's a couple other things.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Spoiled and pampered up here.
Are you excited about
So this paddock,
Ken coming too?
so this paddock is
Good.
everything.
Everything.
Oh my goodness.
All the way around.
Wow. Great.
21 years. So they are very bound to one another, and they're
Right.
very friendly with her or other newcomers. So
Is she scared of us or?
She's been ballistic all day.
Oh,
It's just her.
on.
No, this would be a great spot.
Maybe it is so much.
Yeah, I know. It makes such a difference. Hello.
It would work, would be
Okay.
a great option.
How are you?
So,
This is Gethsemane Corinne. She's our little Lippet Morgan.
Oh,
that's the Lippet.
A year
And she's curious.
6 months.
oops.
Year and 6 months now. Very friendly.
yeah, and Ken is good with the young ones.
Good.
mean,
That's
the
kind of
small
what I
ones.
was hoping, is that he'd be a good vet
He
for
might be the
Corinne.
boss though, but he might.
Well, of course, if he's boss,
Yep.
Yeah.
with the size, but
Yep.
I've never seen him kick or fight or strike or anything, or bite with any of the other horses.
Good. Good.
So,
Yeah.
so both these have been together for 21 years?
Yeah.
They're the same age?
You're not acting very old.
She's a year old.
Yep.
She's a year old. Yeah.
So what's the breed of these two? Is
This is
there...
a Morgan, UVM Morgan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you talking about.
Yes.
I had another UVM Morgan, but she passed away last August.
Yeah.
So I had her for 30 years.
30?
Yeah, she was.
Hi, honey.
Now, I'm assuming you don't generally sell your horses, you just keep them.
They stay here. Yep.
Her grave is at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he still has some use for years. He can,
Yes.
he can
Exactly.
teach people.
He can help me a lot.
There's so many people that want to Ken, so
Well, we'll spoil him extra for him.
that's nice.
Let's get him out of the trailer.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry about the driveway.
Something we don't already have.
Exactly.
Kenny says, "Where am I?"
Buddy.
Hey,
Good boy.
they want to hold him. Line it up.
All excited? Where am I?
Your hat's not bothering him. He's looking right beyond it.
What's that?
Your hat's not bothering him. He's looking right on beyond you out to see what's out there.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I should have done it. Hey, buddy. You're a good boy. Yeah.
I also got a whole bag of oats if you want. I mean,
Okay.
it's just a 50-pound bag, but
Yep.
yeah, you can feed that.
Okay.
It'll last for a while.
Okay.
How much of it are you feeding? Well, he doesn't get much.
It's an easy geek.
Hogs.
Such a nice
The more you
boy.
feed them, the more wired up they are too. So you wouldn't have any trouble. But I'll lead them up there.
Sure.
And I'm telling you, you wouldn't have any trouble. I'm pretty certain you wouldn't have any trouble. Come here.
Very mellow.
Duck your head, Kenny. up and get through the door.
Checking it out.
No.
Okay.
With him. I guess we'll walk out again and come back.
Okay. Idea. Yep.
Now he doesn't want to come out.
You can do, of course, whatever you want to do, but my suggestion tomorrow morning, throw hay right out here, the door wide open, put hay here and in there, both places.
Okay.
So you just roll them back.
Yep. Good.
And if he does give you trouble with this, my suggestion also would be like tomorrow night, you want to bring him back in, and he does give you troubles with this, my suggestion put the hay right here and the hay right here and the hay right here.
Yeah.
You know, he'll come right in, he'll get
Yep.
used to it.
Trail.
As you can see, he fits to the door, no problem.
Yep.
So Ben, I want you to hold him. I'm going to show Gary a few things. Okay, so when you're working around him, he's all good. But just a couple things that might do a few things. You know, you pull with his front feet, he picks his front feet up there. You gotta remember, he's always, for years, he's always had socks. Okay,
Yep.
but I'm sure that you want to start fooling with his feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
What else?
He's just a good size for you to ride, Gary, right?
Perfect. and you can ride them. I mean, you can pretty well anytime you can throw right along. I like to do it when I've got a harness on, because
Yeah.
there's certain things on the
You can get your
pole
foot
stuff,
into it.
You can set it, use it as
It's the only way I can get up there, that's for sure.
not only that, but you got the hames to hold on
Yeah.
the pull yourself.
And he lets you yank on there to get up. It's very nice. He's good. He's pretty chill.
He is.
Yes,
Everybody.
but he's
Thank you.
also big,
Yep.
so you got to be careful with that because of size.
Yep, exactly.
As chill as he could be,
It doesn't take much.
no.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's got really good feet.
Good.
Real good feet. All 4 black feet, which is always a good sign.
That's nice, yeah.
You're gonna love these guys. You're gonna love them.
Spoiled rotten.
They're gonna love you. We're gonna miss you. Yeah.
So you come visit him anytime.
He's-
you want.
Well, that's so nice. He's close by.
Yep.
Because if you just picked up yourself a running gear and put a set of shafts on it and made a bed on it, the whole family could go
That's,
Yeah.
tons of times,
Yep.
tons of rides. And
Yep.
it'd be really nice. Not only that, you could go and you fill full firewood and come home.
yep.
Yeah.
There'd be so many
the goal.
uses you could
Yep.
do with it. Just a tiny little running gear
Yeah.
and put shafts on it
Yep.
and be great.
That's what I need to figure out. Yep.
So.
That's exactly it. Yep.
Okay, well, let's go unload that other stuff.
Boy.
So, these are half doors.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. So he can stick his head out.
Oh, man, he's gonna
Oh
love
my
that.
goodness, Ken, you've got it made.
Over it.
Put that door by there.
Are you not gonna give him a halter? You better give him that halter.
Oh, I'm gonna give him the house, I guess. Definitely gonna give him the house.
There's Kenny. Kenny! He's just chilling. I feel really good about it because he just seems so okay with everything. And I think he's gonna just be very well taken care of here, and I feel really good about that. All I can see from here is the white spot on his forehead. But I'm gonna say goodbye from here. And I'm happy that we can come see him anytime we want to. They're only about 10 or 15 miles from our house. And they're good people. So I feel very blessed.
Well, guys, Ken's at his new home. So maybe I should have given Gary the sign, but I didn't, and I kind of have other plans for it. So I guess we'll hang his sign right up here, and we might even do a little bit of a photo tribute to Ken. And so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the new place and how you think Ken is going to be there as he gets himself established in his new home. We'll see you next time.